Dragon Ball, trust me.
Would you say it's just as bad as Evil Dead? Because
well, here's the thing: Evil Dead, it's not always AI cheating. It's sometimes player cheating or hacking. But yeah, the Dragon Ball Xenoverse AI in certain like parallel missions and bonus stages and quests, they can really spam to no freaking end. Like, and heck, even the whatchamacallit, the playing against, when you fight against players, I went online to do several versus battles. My record now, it consists of 1 win, 7 losses, and the 1 win was only because I was part of a team, and I got eliminated like I was nothing, while my partner won the match. I mean,
did you tell them about this stuff you guys found online?
No.
Computer players?
No, I did not. I didn't even have my headset on to talk to anyone. But yeah, it was like...
This morning they were talking about the Evil Dead game and they found out online that there's a bunch of computer players hacking.
Yeah, then no wonder why... yeah, I mean, look, I'm all for a crossplay, but come on, that's fucking ridiculous.
It is, because it's like... It seems like... Because PC players, for sure, they have the advantage of, like,
mods and
stuff like
cheats
that.
and hacks.
Like, how is that fair?
Yeah.
See, this is exactly why I like being a console player, because it's like, oh yeah, we play fairly.
Yeah, we play the game like real people.
That's why I always wondered what they're going to do for security with that, and apparently not much.
Yeah, and that's stupid. I mean, how are we supposed to play the game if we're playing against someone who has the thing saying their PlayStation console or Xbox or Nintendo Switch, and yet they are actually connecting it to their computer and they're using it through the computer instead?
Or even if it says they're on PC, it's just running bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just tired of this whole PC bashed race. Like, yeah, you guys can cheat. You guys have mods and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I still have the Lord of the Rings games from by EA from when they did tie-in games, and there were cheat codes in that. But you got the privilege of turning them on and off. And most importantly, it's like every level you had to actually input the code each level. You couldn't immediately just start off with them activated.
Wow, this game is really laggy.
Can it not handle 3 people playing together? Wait till we have 4.
For real.
Well, which one are we playing?
It's like the first game, yeah.
Oh, I thought we were gonna play like
POG.
Turtles in Time.
I can set that up because this is lagging like a motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. Cheaters get the beaters, no shit.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, when Evil Dead first launched, it was pretty much balanced. I mean, yeah,
yes.
I'd win just as much as I lose. Granted, I would lose mostly as the demon player, but that's only because I was still trying to get into playing as the demon. But now it's like, the human players, they're so freaking OP that I can barely win at all. And then when playing as the survivor, the demon's so fucking OP, I can't win a single match at all. I mean, at this rate...
Which is probably why people are running cheats as the demon.
Yeah.
Oh my god, playing as the demon is freaking frustrating. Because it seems like every time I play as a survivor and I get a possessed deadite on me, they end up overpowering me, but when I play as the demon and I try to possess a deadite, they kill me instantly.
Yeah. You have to, take them on one-on-one and hope they don't fucking run away.
Right. I'm just like, what's up with that? And also, initially when the game came out...
Oh, that sounds horrible, too.
Oh, dear.
Is this the arcade version?
Yeah.
Try maybe the Super Nintendo version.
This is all you get to play online.
Oh.
Jesus.
But I put the thing down all the way so it'd be better.
Let's kick shell! Let's kick shell!
Whoa, I didn't even get a chance to choose my character.
Are you not in it now?
I don't know.
Hit X. Hit start and hit X.
Oh, there we are. Okay.
Wow, this is gonna be ridiculous.
This is
like
really
this.
laggy.
Yeah, what the fuck? It can't be me. My internet's good.
I bet if you ask them, it won't be the server.
Always server issues.
Yeah, and this is why playing as Evil Dead is also difficult too, because fucking servers lag to the point where you fucking get kicked out.
Like,
I mean,
it's weird, like, initially when the game came out, I don't remember there being server issues. It wasn't until the new DLC, quote-unquote DLC, because really it's only just, what, 2 character downloads?
Playing like this
That we
is
got?
terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. Where's the fast-paced action?
Like it's in slow motion.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. What the hell, game?
God, it feels like I'm watching a slow motion action sequence in a really cheesy movie. Blue ball.
Blue wrecking ball.
Coming like a wrecking ball.
Ah.
I didn't say that. That's my son. They had difficulty.
Yo, I'm trying to fucking hit. I'm tapping the attack button, yet these guys are fucking hitting me. It's like the freaking lag is screwing me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on, game. Don't fuck with us. Oh, come on! Bastard.
Wow. Yeah, it's slightly better.
Nice flip there. Uh-oh, it's Krang, watch out. I was trying to jump, but he clearly just did the frickin' dash, which is not what I wanted him to do. Ugh. Yeah, this is, oh.
Wow.
And I just, yeah, this is lagging to no frickin' end.
I'm just waiting for it to kick us out.
Yeah, because this is getting ridiculous.
Because there was one time I like froze right there and I was like, oh, it's gonna kick us out, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's the same thing with Evil Dead, you know, I mean, there are times where it's like, when I'm playing as the demon, I'm like in the middle of something, I'm trying to rig a box, I'm holding down the triangle, but the triangle button icon, it's not filling up. And then, it ends up, booting me like a few yards away, which is like, what the hell? I was at that freaking item box. Why are you sending me so far away from where I was? I hate that.
Oh, it's like the last game that Jesse and I played was fucking ridiculous because the demon player kept trapping us in a room with a cauldron and sticking a pit demon on us, a possessed pit demon.
Well, technically that is a smart maneuver to do.
It is. It's dirty as fuck.
But you have to have the ability to do it, you know?
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
And if, like one time when I started a match, the players were coming to my position, so I wisely waited to do that. it was like the match had just started, but I guess they were spawned near my position, so it was almost easy to do. I just had to have the freaking right energy to do it. And I did get enough energy. I placed the cauldron right in front of the door, trapping them inside that one Fort Gort tower. So the problem was I only could leave a trap and possess one at a time. So I managed to like weaken them down. It was a good start to the match. Problem was I didn't win the match. It was like,
oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like it was a very good start. I wore them down. But in the end, it didn't do me any good.
Yeah. I mean, personally, it's like, yeah, I think it's a dirty move, but at the same time, but it's like, you know what? I mean, if they allow it, that's fine. I mean, hate the game, not the player.
Yeah. Yo, don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, you know, hey, if there's a loophole to take advantage of, you know, why not, you know?
Yo, this game is really freaking slow.
At least we're kicking his ass.
Yeah. Ow! And I'm sliding down the pole.
Shell shock.
And I hope that there's legit DLC, new DLC in the future. Like, you know, Jesse was mentioning a new game mode in Evil Dead, and I'm like, yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I actually saw a whatchamacallit? I saw a video, an honest game trailer by you know, honest trailers, and they did one of the game, and believe it or not, they are actually in agreement with me. They should definitely put in Lucy Lawless's characters and give her the Xena skin. So yeah, good to know they agree with us on that.
Yeah, I like the Ruby character. So the one episode where she was like, "Oh, my name is not," or it's like, "Oh, by the way, I'm not Bigfoot. The name is Ruby."
Mm-hmm. Or Bigfoot has a name. It's Ruby.
Bigfoot has a name. It's Ruby. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. By the way, I fully did see the whole show, and I'm glad I have it.
Yeah, I ended up watching it out of order. I watched like the first 2 episodes of the 2nd season and completely missed that second half of the first. I was telling Jesse, I think the Borg episode is my favorite thus far.
The Borg episode?
The Morgue. That's the one
Morgue.
where, yeah. That's the one with
Yeah, I'm sorry, I thought you said Borg, but yeah, you
No.
meant Morgue.
This is kind of ridiculous considering that this is made to handle 4 people.
Yeah.
I know, right? I'm just wondering if anyone else has complained about this.
Pizza time.
I don't know if enough people bought this fucking game.
Pizza time.
Which is odd, because you think there'd be enough Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fans that would
Ooh,
have
damn,
this.
fell down the hole.
Creepy.
Yeah, and because of this slow movement, I can't determine where I'm going, because it's like there's a delay.
Like a slip and slide.
Yeah, it's delayed
Slip
to the
and
point
slide.
where I can't tell whether I'm actually hitting anything or if I'm getting hit. Well, at least I'm throwing some guys into the freaking screen.
Wait till you fight the boss. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Like a shredder in there playing. Doing little dishes.
Hey Jetty, have you played the Dino Crisis games?
Oh, no, I have not. But I know that.
Oh.
But I know that it's like it's made by it's made to be like Resident Evil, but with dinosaurs
Yeah.
instead of zombies.
Yeah, because
And
Capcom's got that new game Exoprimal coming out, which reminds me of it.
Have you ever played the Time Crisis games?
I have. I've heard of it, but I don't think
Only
I
in
have.
arcades.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
That's what they have in the arcade, right?
yeah. The one arcade, it has like a red gun and a blue gun, and each one is like a different player from a different perspective. I like that game. It kind of reminds me of 24 with the, doing it in a set amount of time and all that,
You remember Lethal Enforcers?
No. What was that
Back
one?
in the day, and it actually, for the home system, it gave you a big blue revolver to play with.
Pizza power!
Yeah, it's like later in the day, like when it came to the arcades, I would frequent the House of the Dead cabinets.
Yeah, those were good.
Yeah.
Woo!
And then Capcom came out with a railway-style shooter, like House of the Dead with Resident Evil, Umbrella, and Darkside Chronicles.
I will say this, I would like to play Umbrella and Darkside Chronicles. I even have
they're
the,
fun.
I have
It
the,
is a lot of fun.
I have the Wii gun controller. You know what I mean? You know how back in the old days when you had a shooter game, you would get that with the
That's why I like Lethal Enforcers.
Yeah, well, the Wii got a Resident Evil gun for your that you can stick your Wii stick in or Wii controller into. So I have that. Thing is, I don't have a Wii. So I was hoping if it would still work for like the PlayStation version of the Umbrella and Darkside Chronicles.
No.
Yeah, I know. Obviously it won't because there's no Wii sticks for PlayStation or
Well,
any.
interestingly enough, Darkside Chronicles is available to play in the PS Store. If you
Yeah.
have,
They have
premium
Nintendo
membership.
motion controllers, but they never caught on.
I think I still have my Wii games, and I have both Umbrella and Darkside Chronicles.
Yeah, and
we got rid of the Wii.
And I do like the concept of Umbrella and Darkside Chronicles, retelling it, but as like a story where the two characters that are destined to be separated are actually sticking together. So that was a good take.
I was really hoping they would do something like that with the Survivor games, like Survivor and Dead Aim. You know, because honestly, I really liked Survivor, even though objectively it wasn't that good of a game. It had its problems, but it had an intriguing story and setting.
Oh yeah, because the main character, he's supposed to be like an old friend of Leon Kennedy from his days at the police academy.
Yeah.
And that was good, because why are Capcom not even bringing his character back? Just because the game didn't do good? Still, you got good story and character.
Yeah, you had the game had a whole lot of potential. It could seriously benefit from a remake. And with it now,
believe it or not, there actually is a fan remake of that game going on right now. They're doing it where it's third person. Yeah, they're redoing it like a third person game, like the classic games.
Oh, cool. But think about it this way. It's like now that, 7 and Village...
Is terrible.
Yeah. So since 7 and Village were first person, it's like that's perfect because playing Survivor and the RE engine would look fucking cool. And creepy as hell, especially exploring the prison.
And what I especially like about the Evil Dead game is it looks almost like it was made with the RE engine, even though it wasn't.
Oh yeah. It was made with the Unreal Engine.
Now I will say this: I do like Resident Evil 2 Remake. It is enjoyable, but I also admit there are natural gripes to have with it because, for example, we don't have Emmy's Diner in it.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's where Claire first found her first zombie. Instead, they ixnayed Emmy's Diner and replaced it with some Mizoil gas station on the edge of town.
Yeah, I wish they didn't change the beginning, but other than that, I loved the game, and I love that they added, more to Marv and
You guys
Kendo.
would both love the X-Files game from PlayStation 2, I believe.
I did see a game
Oh,
through
I
of it.
can't play
It does look good. I just don't have it at the moment.
Yeah, it'd probably be really hard to find. I don't know how many of those they actually made.
Yeah, I mean,
It should have been more popular, granted, with the,
Yeah. Oh, especially with like X-Files.
the X-Files.
Well,
Yeah.
X-Files was very popular.
yeah, it was the X-Files answer to Resident Evil.
Yeah, and it was good. Like, I enjoyed it. I was renting that game, and I kept renting it till I beat it. So it was like one of those, you know? I
Yeah.
used to rent all kinds of games, and I never beat half of them because they weren't good enough to rent again. And sometimes you'd be like, oh, I
Yeah.
rented this game 15 times, why didn't
What
I
would,
buy it?
okay, I got a question for each of you. What was your first Resident Evil game?
The first
Resident
one.
Evil 2.
Same
Then I
here.
played
Same
one.
here. My dad, when I went to visit him on the weekends over in Carbondale, he rented Resident Evil 2, and that was the first one that I ever got into, and we played starting off as Leon, and
Yeah, and then you pick up everything, then you play again as her, and then you're like, ha ha ha, I shouldn't have picked up everything.
yeah, well, maybe not everything. We eventually learned what we need, that, you know, was a zap system and all that. But anyways,
Yeah.
here's the cool thing. The first time the zombie arms shot through that those boarded windows, that scared the living daylights out of us.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then when they did it again, in seconds after the first one, I was like, ah!
No, you know what got me was the liquor in the interrogation room jumping through the window. That
Oh,
fucking,
yeah.
like, made me crap my pants.
Yeah, but really, the zombie arm shooting out, those two jump scares right back to back, that really scared the daylights out of us.
I'm also disappointed we didn't get the factory in the remake. That was like my favorite part of the game.
I know. Yeah, and not to mention, well, here's the thing. I do like that they gave us the turntable elevator, you know, with the train car on the lift.
Yeah, yeah.
But
yeah.
I feel like it could have been on. It could have I feel like it could have still been part of the factory and the final stage, where basically it's the entrance, but it's also the exit.
Okay, so like you remember on the B side of the original game when you get to the factory, when you have to actually go down and turn on the turn on the power to the train car, and you run into Mr. X down there.
Yeah.
First time I played that part, I didn't check out the camera behind me, so I turned around as soon as I turned the power on.
Shit.
Oh,
and I
yeah. The
cracked
first
myself when I saw him standing. I was like, "Fuck!"
The first time my dad and I got to that part, we did check the camera, and we were like, oh shit, he's coming. What are we gonna do?
Yeah, and my silly ass did not check the camera, so when I got to the fucking other side of the corridor and he was there, I was like, "Fuck!"
Yeah. That's the thing. There are two ways you can find out: the hard way or the easy way. The easy way is checking the camera, giving you a chance to know not only that he's coming, but also a chance to prepare yourself.
Yeah, but it's like the when my parents first picked up the PlayStation, one of the first games that they got for us was the first Resident Evil.
Well, my dad and I, we played Resident Evil 2 first, and it became it was so fun to play that then we tried the first Resident Evil, and we enjoyed it, but yeah, we just preferred Resident Evil 2.
Oh yeah, two is definitely superior to the first. I love 1, but yeah, 1 you got the mansion, but 2 you got the fucking city. You got the
Yeah.
part of the city and the police station and the sewer, and then
Well, to be
Nemesis,
fair-
which is my personal favorite.
Well, to be fair, the
you get
city
whole
wasn't
town.
much of a city. You didn't get to explore the city
Yeah.
streets for too long.
But in Nemesis, you got to uptown, downtown. That was shit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
my
Nemesis
personal
was like
favorite.
was definitely my game because
Mine too. Mine
I
too.
now-
Oh my god.
Now my dad did play Nemesis first before I did, but then one day I rented it for me to play, and it was I'm not afraid to admit, every 5 minutes I had to go to the bathroom. Because that's how freaking anxious Nemesis made me feel.
Oh yeah, he kept you on your toes.
Yeah, to the point where you have to go to the bathroom every 5 minutes.
And then,
Yep, done after you played a bunch of times to realize that when he places you in the hallway, you just juke right and go left, then you go right around him and go into the next room and he's gone.
And I played the game so many times, then I started to memorize where he would pop up.
Yeah, I know just about every place he could.
After you beat it, you had challenges. That
you
like the game with just a knife.
Oh, yeah, because
like
that was the first game that gave you the mercenary mode.
Well, here's the thing.
Remember who you got when you beat it with just a knife? Mikhail. Remember Mikhail, the old man?
Well, here's the thing.
Mikhail, you mean?
Yeah, Mikhail.
Mikhail.
Well, here's the thing. When I first played the game, I was trying to fight and beat Nemesis every time so that I can get the. Well, yeah, because you get those cases, and sometimes he drops weapons parts, and I wanted both that sawed-off shotgun from Terminator 2 and the 45 long slide with laser sighting from Terminator 1.
And I like that when you beat it certain different ways, you would end up
with different endings.
Hey, Dragon Ball Talk.
Hey, Dragon Ball Talk.
Yeah, we're very weird.
But yeah, it was like I wanted to get those guns from Terminator 2, and, well, Terminator 1 and 2. But yeah, because, it's just that it was difficult to beat Nemesis.
Hell yeah, it was. But there was all those different ways to beat the game, because you had that, what was it? It was like a clothing boutique, remember?
Yeah, it's like an Uptown. Uptown was the clothing boutique, movie theater, I think, or was that downtown?
I don't remember where it was.
I remember
when
I first ran into those chimera monsters in the stockyard. I almost shit my pants.
Oh yeah.
Those like spider-looking things. It's like, geez, I thought the spiders in the first two games were scary enough.
Yeah, but those weren't spiders. They were like, I believe they were. One was called.
They call them chimeras.
No, that's in the first game. But they're a different type of creature in this one.
Just real quick. I would like to say that the Cowabunga collection is worth getting, but we're experiencing a lot of lag when playing with 3 people for some reason.
Yeah, I mean,
we were getting lag the first time me and Lindsay tried to play it together too.
Yeah, but so then it stopped for a while.
Because there's a lag thing, and I put it down to 0, and that helps. But now with 3 people, it just can't handle it.
Maybe it's because I don't have my thing reset.
No, because I used the lobby.
Oh.
I mean, I created the lobby.
But can the settings on the guests screw up the thing?
No, because you didn't make the lobby.
Damn it, they're fucking boxing me in here. And the fact that it's lagging does not help.
No, don't. You would think it would help, but no. Quite the opposite.
And speaking of Nemesis, did anyone else get frustrated by that fucking puzzle in the chemical treatment plant?
I don't remember having trouble with that. My trouble was with the damn the clock from the clock tower. You know, with the amber. Tower, you know, with the gems and all that. The gems on the clocks. Yeah, that was the one that gave me a problem. Because I mean, it's very simple. You just got to find the right order to put them in. But for some reason, it was like remembering the order is the problem.
Yeah, and then you got Nemesis on your ass chasing you throughout the clock tower. That's fun.
Well, not throughout. There are like a few rooms he cannot reach you in.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what disappointed me about the remake, the Nemesis remake. It's like, where's the clock tower? Like, you got to the clock tower, but it was on. You fought him on the outside.
Yeah, they got hit by a rocket or something, didn't it?
Yeah, but it was basically an Easter egg. You didn't actually get to really explore the clock tower like you did in the original.
Yeah.
I remember I thought Resident Evil was cool the first time I did a puzzle and like the pool drained and it revealed more stuff. I was like, neat.
Pizza time. Man, I just had a shower.
And then of course they brought the hunters back in the third and Nemesis, which
Yeah, and that's another thing I want to know. Which is worse, the hunters or the lickers? Who would win in a fight?
Oh,
the hunters.
I don't know.
Because at least the lickers, you can get by them because they're blind. You just have to walk around them and make sure they don't hear you.
Yeah,
the
but
hunters, on the other hand, they'll, you know.
Yeah, that's true. And not to mention, you know, here's the thing that always scared me about the hunters when I played the first Resident Evil with my dad.
Oh,
If you are low on health and they do the leap attack, they will cut your freaking head off.
Cut your head off. Yep.
Yeah, and that's another thing.
Happened to be.
Yeah, but here's what disappoints me. As much as I enjoyed Code Veronica, that's where the freaking taming of the gore started, because they do that leap thing, you don't lose your head. Yeah.
I liked Code Veronica up until the point where I saved my game, then I went through a door and there was a boss and I had no ammo. Or auto-saved or something. And then I was just stuck.
That's the thing.
There's nothing to do.
Yeah, that's the thing with Code Veronica. You really do need to conserve ammo as much as possible in that game, because, you know, there really are moments where you can get stuck if you're not careful. Like, for example, the Tyrant fight on the airplane. You need a specific amount of ammo for that, and
that was such a pain in the ass. You got to make sure to stay where you're at, otherwise he'll knock you off the plane.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. There's several different tactics you can go about defeating him on the plane. The one I've been using is if I basically save up all those explosive bowgun arrows, so that you know because you can get a total of 30 before you get to the plane. I've been saving them all up, you know, so that way all I had to do was just stand right next to the door, fire all 30, and then press the button before he so much as gets a hit on me, and then that's how it's done. But
why couldn't you remake Code Veronica? Why 4? 4 really doesn't need a remake.
But I will say this, I recently learned there's another easier way to do it. You use all 3 of those green BOW rounds from the grenade launcher, fire 4 explosive arrows and maybe a few handgun shots, or something like that, and then it's over. Just press the button, and that way you can save on explosive arrows. But, you know, I never thought to try that. I just thought the simplest answer was fire all 30.
See, now that's a game that can benefit from a remake, because I liked the story and the setting and the characters.
Yeah, I mean, the gameplay was the problem, but other than that, it was good.
Yeah.
Now, I like this.
The graphics were nice, too.
Yeah, I like these yellow ninjas who have that green throwing disc. It's, Executioners of Shaolin, I think.
At least that's a positive. My son pointed out that this looks smoother on the broadcast than as you're playing it.
Maybe that's what it is.
Well, at least, you know, YouTube streamed some of it.
That's good.
Yeah, because it's clearly laggy on our TVs.
Oh, like a motherfucker. Every time they say cowabunga, it hurts my ears. My son is the one playing in my stead. He doesn't even want to have the headset on.
Fucking flame arrow. Stop shooting me! And I was trying to freaking destroy that thing while there was someone there, and they fucking all moved. Son of a bitch, laggy game. But yeah, back to Code Veronica. I really enjoyed the story. In fact, there's even a fan remake going on about it, where they showed like Lindsay, you've played Code Veronica. You know what the entrance. You know how you start the game in like the prison, and then after you exit the room with Rodrigo, you go down this narrow tunnel, make a right, and then you go up these stairs.
Right.
But the fan remake has this extra tunnel going to the left, where there's like a save box.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, and there's like extra like tidbits of lore, like there's like a journal entry, like there actually was a prisoner there. And that's what you really need in a. That's why Capcom should remake Code Veronica.
Not for nothing.
Oh, absolutely.
Resident Evil, you had zero story other than the tidbits you found.
Yeah.
So it's like those journals were freaking important.
Yes, they
were.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, that's why when you hear. That's why if you never played the game and you keep hearing itchy tasty, it makes no sense.
Yeah, I love it. That's like one of my favorite journals. I remember when I first read that, I was like, damn. Like shit went on here. Itchy tasty.
Yeah.
Or you were almost a Jill's sandwich.
Yeah, and then in the remake they changed it to another second lane. You would fit nicely into a sandwich.
And Capcom, can we have Steve Burnside back, please? Because
Yes,
you kind of left
yes,
it
yes!
ambiguous at the end of Code Veronica X that, oh, he might still be alive.
Yes, thank you, Lindsay. That's what I've been saying for so long. Now, I understand, and that's another thing too. Capcom's been usually reluctant to explore romance in the series. The one time they did not get afraid to do that was with Dead Aim. Because they had that.
Oh my god. Yeah, I shipped Steve and Claire big time.
Yeah, I mean, I try not to be a shipper. I try to imagine all the ladies with me.
Like,
but yeah, I didn't mind Steve and Claire.
Whoa. What if it's Steve and Gabrielle?
Whatever.
That's not really shipping. There were a couple on the show.
Well, bottom line is that, Steve fell in love with Claire. He said he loved her. We don't know if she reciprocates. And yet, Capcom's been showing all these several stories with Claire after Code Veronica, yet never once do we see her, actually try to find Steve.
I mean, that would be awesome if they got reunited.
Yeah,
and
here's the thing. I mean, she did make like a boyfriend reference but I think she was referring to work in the Degeneration movie. But and then there's Revelations 2 where there are some obvious callbacks to Steve, because when she first picked up a gun, she said it's more reliable than any person. That was a reference to what Steve once said.
Oh yeah, when he picked up. I remember when he picked up the golden.
No, not the Lugers. When he got the machine guns from her.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because when he said that, she was like almost appalled and shocked by what he said, and that's when she asked about his family, and he was like, "I don't want to talk about it."
Oh yeah. Well, and now he's been infected with whatever that virus is. So he's probably got
the T. Veronica virus.
Yeah, so he's probably got like some sort of superpower from that.
Well, he did mutate into a Hulk-like monster, but yeah, he regained control of it. But the problem is like that Capcom dropped that plot thread along with every other plot thread when they made Resident Evil 4, because when they did that whole cutscene saying that Umbrella fell due to stocks plummeting, that's like saying, "Oh yeah, we're not gonna finish the whole Umbrella thing."
I was so. I mean, I enjoyed 4, but I'm just like, what? We're not gonna go back to Umbrella? Like, that's it? Really?
Yeah. And heck, they even had like the new guy Krauser say for Umbrella, but it makes no sense when Umbrella technically was said to be going out of business. So it's like they were contradicting themselves when they did that.
Plus, Umbrella is becoming a secret society.
Yeah,
well, now Umbrella's back now, but we don't know like where they stand. If it's actually been bought out by people with that don't have nefarious reasons for owning the company. What?
And now
It's okay, there's a real one in China.
And personally, I feel like they shouldn't have even made the BSAA. They should have just stuck with stars and just have it evolve from a simple glorified SWAT team to a government agency.
I got me a question. Did you guys calling it stars, right? When you went to your first Resident Evil game, weren't you like, where's all the good fucking gear?
Yeah.
Stars headquarters. Where's the gear?
Well, here's the thing. When Resident Evil...
Not rocket launcher, but a grenade launcher in the first game.
Yeah, here's the thing. In Resident Evil, after the end of Resident Evil, most of the weapons must have been low or out of ammunition, and they were confiscated by the PD. But then there's the fact that when Resident Evil 3 Nemesis came out, Jill probably took most of them in order to fight off Nemesis. But yeah, it's like Resident Evil Code Veronica, the ending of the game set up not only the fact that Steve could still be alive and could come back, but then there was a battle with Wesker and Umbrella, and they're not on the same side exactly. But it's like they had all this build-up, this setup. It's almost like they could have given us, before it even was a thing, an Avengers Endgame style story.
Yeah.
But then they just drop it. Drop it like a bad habit. And I just wanted to see, because I mean, here's the thing, even now, if you were to stick with the game canon, while Chris is off dealing with Ethan at the whole, whatchamacallit, the village or even the Baker house, you could do another story with Claire, where she's like going about her business, but then she's going over the Alex Wesker files from Revelations 2, and then there's a file mentioning Steve, you know, and how she was planning to move his body, but didn't get the time to do so. And then, and because of that, she's like, you know, I never really did find out if he's still alive. I kind of gave up. Maybe I should, you know, not give up. Maybe I should, you know, finish what I started.
You know, and it turned out, oh, Ethan was a useless character. It's like,
I mean, he had an interesting character arc in the third one. Well, in 8. But yeah, he really was a bland character.
I enjoyed 7 more. I thought 7 was more. I mean, I didn't hate Village, but it wasn't nearly as intense as 7 was. Oh my god, I can't tell you how many times I almost crapped myself playing that game.
Yeah, I just felt like the game was very generic. No, 7. Yeah. Yeah, Village is 8.
Was 7 the Africa one?
No, that was 5.
The Baker House.
I haven't played 7.
Oh god, that one.
Yeah, I will say this. Even though it's mostly first person, 7 is a lot like Evil Dead. The problem is
scary too.
Yeah, it has that Evil Dead vibe going for it. The only problem I have with 7 is the fact that it's generic in its enemies. They're all mold, and they're all only like 3 variations of them.
That's the only thing that disappointed me about 7 was the variation of enemies, because you had the molded and you had the bees. That was about it.
You ever see that movie Grandma's Boy, where he's like, we'll just change the skins to a different color? It's like, yeah, I wish they would do that
that's
sometimes.
basically what the molded was. There were like, 3 or 4 different types of molded. Don't get me wrong, they're creepy as fuck, but it's like, can we have a variety of monsters?
Boring after a while.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the thing that turns me off from most video games for like the last 10 years. Only lately they've been better.
For real.
But it's all just like random disfigured monster and guns with lights. Chaos,
by the way, hey Nico, hey Insane Nachos, and hey Lock On. I wasn't expecting to get an audience on my Twitch stream.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, thank you everyone for showing up, and let's see here. New Fortnite season starts tomorrow. Okay. I'll be ready for that.
I still can't do the Fortnite. It's too
No, I can't either. Yeah,
well, the thing is, it could be fun. It could be fun. It's just, I feel like it's got the same problem as Evil Dead. You know, you got too many people, like, using mods and such, you know, the PC. I mean, not all PC players are doing it, because I have a PC player who's a friend who's not doing it.
Every single guy who uses cheats is the same. They're all like, I don't use cheats, and it's like, oh, so you got that special glitch where you see the people through the walls?
Yeah, because that's the thing. I hate that.
When they catch cheaters online, and the chat's like, yo.
Yeah, you're ruining the game for us. Stop that, you cheating fuckers.
You've been caught in 4K, bitch.
The chat's like, I'm dead, and so are you.
Yeah, you've been caught in 4K, bitch.
Yeah, right.
Oh, and Capcom, can we have a a better Resident Evil Online game? One kind of like ESO or GTA?
Well, here's the thing.
Or make a Night of the Living Dead universe game where we're all walking around.
Yes,
I know. Yes. That's where I'm getting the idea.
Well, here's the thing. The whatchamacallit, darn it, Resident Evil Outbreak was actually ahead of its time. It really was a good game. The problem, my one problem, however, was even before I never got to play it online. But even as single player, you can't freaking open the menu and pause the game. It doesn't pause the game, which is bullshit. Because, I mean, the original games, it paused the game when you open the menu.
Right.
But
well,
this,
because I think it's an
nuh-uh.
online game.
And
Yeah.
worse, because the game's still going, when you pull up the menu to handle your stuff, you end up risking getting yourself hurt or killed.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's like GTA Online. Where's the pause button?
Yeah,
Pause
I mean,
button,
come on.
right?
That's cute. That's cute.
It should be, if you're paused, nothing happens to you. It's like you're invisible.
The only online Resident Evil game I played was Operation Raccoon City, and honestly, I enjoyed that.
I do have Operation Raccoon City, and I admit it's got some flaws in terms of the gameplay, but
Yeah,
again, it does have.
I enjoyed it.
I know, same here, because I mean the whole reason why I was even into it was the whole what if scenario, where what if you change the outcome of the mainline games and kill off the heroes before they can do their thing. The problem is you only do that at like the last level. That was my problem, because I mean like it should have been like the original Resident Evil, where every action in every level can have a consequence of some kind.
Right.
For example, the first level where you're breaking into the lab to steal the G-Virus from Birkin and he mutates into G1 Birkin.
You remember this shit like the back of your fucking hand.
Hey,
I
see.
like half of what you guys are talking about, and I played all these fucking games.
Yeah, well, I have a good memory when I come.
Resident Evil nerds here, like
yeah, because I mean,
hardcore Resident Evil fan.
Well, here's the thing: if I like something and I watch it enough times, I'm gonna remember details. But anyways, as I was saying, it should have been where when you're fighting G1 Birkin, you're given the choice. You can either follow Hunk's orders and leave and let him risk going one-on-one, but it risks Hunk dying and Umbrella doesn't get the G-Virus. So if you do choose to aid Hunk, then you do enough damage to G1 Birkin, Hunk and the team will get away, but he will mutate into G2 by that point, well before Leon and Claire meet him for the first time, so it could complicate their quest to get out of the city alive. So it's like there's a consequence there. And then there's the level where the whatchamacallit.
Bitches hate consequences.
Yeah, and then there's the level where, as the Wolfpack Umbrella team, if you, when you're trying to fix Nemesis when he's gone rogue, if you are able to deliver the injection, it keeps the storyline canon. But if you're unable to insert the injection into him before he takes too much damage, Nemesis could die. And as a result, Jill is still infected, but she's infected by Brad, who turns into a zombie while the two of them are working together to get away. Because Nemesis dying does, prolong Brad's death, but he still turns into a zombie, just not at the police station. He tags along with Jill, and he infects her by biting her.
Sucks to be Brad.
I know.
I remember when I ran into Brad in the second game, I was like, oh no, Brad is he's a zombie. But then you know what? That bitch ran the fuck away in the first game.
Following his dreams. He's a zombie now.
Yeah, he's a zombie now, living the dream, eating brains.
Eating them brains.
Well, to be fair, zombies in Resident Evil, they don't eat just brains. They will eat your flesh.
Yeah.
They will literally eat you alive. But here's the weird thing that always baffles me about some zombie flicks. It's the Evil Dead Telltale games, and it's in the Resident Evil 2 remake. Zombies have the ability to just jab their fingers into your gut and somehow rip them apart. That's like...
Oh, you could do that.
You can?
Yeah, you could do that to a person.
I had no idea.
If you have long enough nails and they're sharp enough...
You want to rip somebody apart like a fucking animal, believe me, you guided you to do that.
Yeah.
Imagine you at your angriest. You could rip somebody's guts out.
Yeah, it's just that zombies are rotting corpses and their nails aren't too long, so how are they still able to do it?
How are they able to walk around at all if they got coagulated blood?
That's
true.
There's got to be something that's keeping that zombie fresh.
Well, to be fair, in Resident Evil, it is said they're technically not rotting corpses. They're just mutated to the point where their brains are dead and all that.
Well, they're POWs. It's like the lickers. Yeah, eventually they'll turn into lickers and hunters because that's what lickers and hunters are.
Actually, I prefer Resident Evil Remake where they turn into Crimson Heads, and it was going to be that Crimson Heads were going to be in the remake of Resident Evil 2, and they were.
and they and the Crimson Head.
Well, they actually. Well, here's the thing. They did reference them. Apparently, if you play the Leon campaign, the moment where Annette has to burn that one body in the sewers, that was her that referencing it. So it's like if she hadn't burned it, it could have become one.
You don't just tease me like that. I want like a legit Crimson Head in the remake.
Yeah, and it was supposed to be implied that the Crimson Heads would evolve into the lickers.
Dear God, I remember when I played the remake and I came across a Crimson Head for the first time, I nearly shit myself. I'm like, oh, I gotta burn the bodies now.
Yeah, I have to admit, that was a new addition. I will admit that.
Awesome.
But here's the thing. Here's one thing that someone suggested that I think they should have done. They should have had it where the moment that you seem to down a zombie in Resident Evil 2 remake, the ones you down without destroying the brain, they are still there in the B scenario, but they are now Crimson Heads in the B scenario. That would have made the B scenario of Resident Evil 2 remake even more fun, because the zombies that you didn't down the right way the first time come back. At worse.
Jenny, have you seen George Romero's Dead movies, like Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead?
I've only seen the original the original Night of the Living Dead and Dawn of the Dead with them all.
Yeah, I love them all, but I mean, Dawn has got to be like, it's one of my all-time favorite movies.
Did you see
the? Which one had the red Corvette?
I have no clue.
Or the I don't even know what it was. The old classic car with red.
I have no idea, dude.
Are you thinking
at the
Return of the Living Dead?
But did you at least see the George?
You're Return of the Living Dead 2. I think that's what you're thinking of. Because there was a.
Okay, I take it back. I also did see, like, I think it's Return of the Dead 3, where like that one punk girl chick is piercing herself while zombified.
Yes. Yeah. Kurt, I'm so hungry. Like, shit. Nice yep.
But anyways, I also whatchamacallit, have any of you seen the George Romero directed trailer for the original Resident Evil 2?
Yes. He was originally supposed to
direct the first movie, I know.
Yeah.
But and his script was a bit more like the original video game. The thing was, there was some changes. For example, excuse me. For example, they made Chris Native American, and he wasn't a member of STARS.
I mean, I could care less. I mean, it was more faithful than the fucking finished product.
Yeah, and not to mention they also made Wesker and I think Barry African American, or just Wesker.
It would be weird if he was black, because he's supposed to look like a Nazi.
Yeah. Wait, Barry was originally supposed to be black?
I think both Barry and Wesker were African American, but
Barry's a redhead.
But the thing was, that wouldn't have been a problem if they had done it like that in the original days, you know, because it would have been just, you know, especially if, you know, because I mean, like, it wouldn't have mattered what his skin or hair color was, as long as they got the right guy for the job and had the character written the right way.
Yeah, plus it still wouldn't have been out yet, so it would have been original.
Yeah.
But then after that, it would always have to be whatever they chose.
Mm-hmm.
So if they chose a black guy with fucking blonde hair, like fucking,
like Chris
Demolition
Tucker
Man.
I was thinking Chris Tucker and, Fifth Element.
Yeah.
Who would you... here's the thing. I will say this. For all the flaws of the Paul W.S. Anderson films, there were some characters that I liked that I really wish were put into the games.
Yeah, I mean, bring Mila's character to the game already. I mean, I wouldn't mind that.
I will say this.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Alice, I prefer how she was written in the final chapter, where she was Alicia Marcus, daughter of Dr. James Marcus. I would have had it where, you know, if you go by the game continuity, Marcus from Resident Evil 0, when he died, his daughter lived, she became part of the Umbrella, she became a ruthless assassin for them, but then she kills this one guy who had a daughter, and she saw her do it, and that, like, makes her realize she's become no different than the people she despises. And so she then starts working to take down Umbrella from within. The thing is, she doesn't succeed. It's the Stars team that eventually succeeds. She was just the first, like, the line of defense, but not the last.
Like the whistleblower.
Kinda. But anyways, yeah, I would have it where Alice, or Alicia Marcus, she, like, is in the mansion with the Star survivors. She knows how to fight the zombies, but she doesn't know how to fight. Basically, she would have knowledge of how to destroy them, but not the ability. And that's what she needs the Stars team to do. They have the ability to do it. And that's another thing, too. I would also like Michelle Rodriguez's character, Rain Ocampo, to be in Ocampo to be in it, in the games.
What? I didn't mind the first... I thought the first movie was okay. I liked it.
I liked it.
You know,
yeah, it wasn't terrible. Because, I mean, that was the thing. You remember that moment where the one guy, Matthew Addison, I believe it is, he was like in the office area, and then the one zombie placed their face against the window, scaring you and him, but it couldn't break through. That I took my stepdad to see that. He wasn't into horror, but that really scared him, and he loved it. He got into Resident Evil because of that scene.
The intro was real creepy, you know, like with her in the bedroom, and you know, she's in the mansion by herself.
Yeah, and she doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's very, very much Resident Evil-esque.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, Lock-On says Dark Side Chronicles and Umbrella Chronicles are underrated. And like I said,
they are very underrated.
To be fair, I would argue that those two games are better remakes than the Umbrella Chronicles version of Resident Evil 2 is almost a better remake of Remake 2. Because they at least got everything down to a T. And yet they did still expand. For example, they changed the sewers to an extent, but they did skip past the factory in that as well.
Oh yeah, and Capcom, can I have Billy Cohen back, please? Because I miss that sexy motherfucker.
Well, here's the thing. One of the reasons they might not bring him back is because Resident Evil 2 did not do too good, because, you know, they had it be the main boss was an opera singer.
Oh, yeah, and I really enjoyed Resident Evil 0, too.
I enjoyed it, too. It's just, you know, it was silly, and it was so focused on Rebecca and Billy that you wonder what the hell happened to the other Stars members, because we thought we were going to play as Bravo team as a whole, not just...
Yeah, but we know what happened to most of... I mean, because Enrico died, we know that.
Yeah, I thought we were going to get the mansion, but before we lost most of Bravo team.
Oh, yeah.
But no, we didn't get the mansion at all. I did like, though, that they gave us the one entrance to the Umbrella Lab from Resident Evil 2 in that.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean,
they revisited the lab from RE2 and Outbreak.
Yeah, and I do like the Outbreak game. I would like to see a HD remake of that, but done right, you know.
Oh yeah, and they can make like online player capability more advanced. You know, it's more advanced now, so.
And there's also going to be a fan remake of Resident Evil remake. I know that sounds okay. The original. They're going to basically remake the first Resident Evil, but with the RE engine, like the newer remakes.
With the controls of like RE4 and beyond.
No, yeah, like the RE. Basically, it's over the shoulder first person instead of the fixed camera angles, and it's got the same Jill model from the Resident Evil 3 remake.
Oh,
and,
with the beret and the uniform. Yeah.
Yeah, and here's the interesting thing: it's not just going to like start you off right at the mansion. It's going to have it where you can actually explore the RPD and the forest. Well, the RPD before the whole city goes to hell. You know, you can see NPC officers walking around, including Kevin Ryman from Outbreak. So you can, like, explore the PD when it's not barricaded and everything. Certain doors and shutters that are meant to remain closed throughout the game are open. For example, when you get to the second floor of the west stairwell, there's this one area where you find a zombie slump on the ground next to a shutter. That shutter leads right out to the front hall. so you can like walk through that in this fan remake, and it's awesome.
I liked how Outbreak first started off, where you're in the bar. That was some creepy shit.
Yeah, and like even though you, yeah, and even if you are a fully armed officer like Kevin Ryman, that doesn't guarantee that you're gonna survive. Because one wrong move, one misstep, you could die.
God, I remember that start like, oh shit, the zombies are trying to break in, and then eventually they get in. You're like, oh shit. I need to get the hell out of here.
The one thing that really did bother me about the game, or at least the first one, was even if you have health, and if you're down on the floor, you cannot use the health in your inventory to get back up, which is bullshit. I hope that I don't remember, it's been a while, but I really think that I hope they fixed that in the second Outbreak File 2. I think they did. I don't remember though.
That is like the only Resident Evil game I haven't played was File 2.
Yeah, File 2 is arguably better than File 1. For example, you can strafe while aiming, so you can move while trying to take aim. Not every. Just most. Let's see, I played the original Resident Evil 1, original Resident Evil 2, original Resident Evil 3, Code Veronica, Survivor, Remake 0, Remake 2, Remake 3, Operation Raccoon City.
Did you play Dead Aim?
No, I did not. That is one I did miss out on. I only know it through what I've seen. Dumb. I watched. Well, Dead Aim wasn't. It has some good ideas. It's just.
It did have a good idea. It wasn't executed properly.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah. That's why I said Survivor and Dead Aim could certainly benefit from a remake.
And I didn't play Dead Aim. I do have, and I have played 4 and 5. Did not get or play 6, and I'm not entirely. I mean, part of me wants to, because there are some skins in it that look fun, like Samurai Chris.
Right.
And whatchamacallit, but I do have and did play Revelations 2, because I've already
Oh, Revelations 2 is great.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of trying to get. I've unlocked the rocket launcher. I just gotta purchase it.
I'm just glad that they brought Claire back and they made Barry a playable character.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, that's the thing. We hadn't seen Barry since RE1, and now not only do we get him back, but we get to play as him.
Yeah.
The problem here, though, is I'm still having a problem with is Rebecca. We have not. Here's the thing.
We haven't seen Rebecca since 0 and 1.
Well, here's the thing. After 1, the next time we see her is in that new movie, Vendetta. But we still don't know what the hell she's been up to. We don't know where she was when Raccoon City, her home, was falling apart. We don't know if she had already ditched town before the outbreak occurred, or if she was in the city on the other side, surviving her own scenario while while Jill was. Because I mean, here's the thing. For all we know, she might not have encountered Nemesis at all because Nemesis was too busy hounding Jill, or she could have been encountering Nemesis during the instances where Jill wasn't.
Right, that's true. Because there was the period where Jill was incapacitated in the hospital.
Yeah, and then there's the well, not only that, but I mean like there's the fact that Nemesis could have been just as incapacitated as well. But then again, yeah, he could have been chasing Rebecca for all we know. And then
I mean, she was a STARS team member, so she was subject for termination.
Yeah. But then you gotta wonder, how would she have survived on her own like Jill? The answer? You could have had it where Billy Cohen didn't go too far away when he was trying to, stay under the radar. Maybe he was hiding in Raccoon City and he had to help keep her safe and get her out. A good way to... It would be like Resident Evil 2, but in Raccoon City. Who knows, maybe Billy has to sacrifice his own life to save Rebecca, but in doing so, she also clears his name.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Chris and stuff. I love Chris and I love Leon, but it's like, can we have a game that like focuses on Jill or Claire or? Yeah, because Claire's like my favorite character, and
yeah, she's mine too.
In the main game.
Yeah, and then there's the fact that, you know, it's like not just Claire and Rebecca. It's like every side character gets overlooked in favor of the Chris and Leon crowd. Because, I mean, like, there is more... They develop these characters, but again, Capcom, that's their fucking MO. They set up these great characters and stories, and plot threads, but then they drop them the next chance they get because they want to create new ones.
I'm trapped!
I'm trapped! He said that so slowly.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. I have played and beaten 5. I have not played 6, 7, or 8. And I refuse to play Umbrella Corps.
Oh, I won't play Umbrella Corps either. I heard that sucked.
Yeah, not only is the gameplay terrible from what I hear, but there's not even a good story. Hell, there's not even any story at all.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just like a shooting game with no substance. Let's see. Well, have you counted? I'll list them again. I'll list them again if I have to. Original Resident Evil, original Resident Evil 2, original Resident Evil 3, Code Veronica, 0, Resident Evil 1 Remake, Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resident Evil 3 Remake, Survivor, 4, 5, and Darkside Crime. No, not Darkside. Umbrella. No, Operation Raccoon City. That's what I was trying to remember. I think. So yeah, I didn't play all Resident Evil games. I've mostly been watching them on YouTube.
Yeah, the only Resident Evil game I haven't played was File 2.
Oh yeah, I also forgot the Outbreak 1 and Outbreak 2 games as well. It's easy to forget those.
When it comes to 6, the best thing about 6 was Leon's campaign because they brought the zombies back.
Well, here's the thing. I think what they were trying to do with 6 was they were trying to make each different character's campaign fit the theme and aesthetic that Resident Evil had been known for. For example, Leon was a callback to classic survival horror. Chris was the more modern Michael Bay action that they went for in recent games. And Sherry was like a callback to the stalker theme of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis.
Right. You know, and I thought that weird that right, because Sherry was with Jake.
Yeah.
Jake?
It's interesting. The son of Wesker and the daughter of William Birkin, like, coming together because their parents, their respective fathers were both working together as well.
I find that kind of funny, kind of weird that you would bring Sherry back but not Claire. Well,
that's why they did Revelations 2, because that was supposed to tell us kind of what Claire was doing, if roughly before the events of 6.
She basically adopted Sherry, right?
Yeah. Well, the thing was, Sherry had to also be put under observation because, you know, she had the only antibodies to the G virus in her.
Right.
I have not seen any of Stranger Things yet.
I haven't seen the 4th season. I've seen the first 3.
He has Vecna's face.
Oh. Yeah, I need to see the 4th season.
It's interesting how Shredder's so tall here, and yet and yet he looks kind of and yet he doesn't have his Super Shredder form.
I don't know what they're doing here. I don't like this small form.
I don't mind it. I mean, personally, I'd rather take the lightsaber wielding Shredder over the Super Shredder because you can barely do anything without taking damage.
Alright, I'm gonna be AFK for a minute. My food just got here.
Well, you do. Okay, we're almost over anyway.
I just don't want someone to try to steal my food.
Yeah, what I don't like about this shadow is how, like, playing his chest and the legs. It's not only does he kind of oversized, a big fan of the whole floating move he has there, but also, like, the short looks way too tight against him. That's not how it looks like the shelf work.
Whoa!
Also, I like those moves. I don't really seem like you should be doing them. But the reason if anyone has seen Stranger Things was recently, and if the Nemesis guy looks like a Vector's face is because last time it allowed him to get by daylight. Yeah, okay, right. There's a character who, and he saw his face, I was like, oh, is that Vector? Like, what's that? It wasn't. It looked like he was wearing some sort of uniform, and he was very bulky. I think
Alright, cool. Let's see. Pizza slab.
Shreddinated.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are 4 reptilian heroes have overcome the arc building
so much on the computer. Yeah, my annoying thing to Dead by Daylight, there's a character who had Vector's face and a much bulkier body in like some sort of uniform on. I mean, I think his name was Nemesis or something like that. So I think they added a.
Well, Nemesis is kind of a recurring name. It's not because there actually was a Greek person known as Nemesis. I believe she was the one who delivered divine justice for the gods.
Why call her Nemesis? It sounds like Nemesis is not the name of a good person.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You'd have to look into the whole Greek mythological character known as Nemesis to understand.
Yeah, Greek mythology is weird. I mean, Zeus has 91 kids.
Yeah, it is.
Seriously, Zeus has 91 kids, not counting like Percy Jackson and all those.
Yeah, Hercules, Kratos.
There's a character named Kratos in Tales of Symphonia.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. It's interesting how some pronounce it Kratos, but it is also Kratos.
We are going into the next level of playing, right?
Wait, we're replaying it?
I don't know. I don't know how this game works. I don't know how you back out or something.
Oh, you just click R1 and then hit quit game.
I know, but I don't know how. Once you beat a level, I don't know how. Like game, I don't know how you're supposed to like exit it.
I just told you. You just click. You click.
No, I mean like once you beat it and get to the credits. I just pressed X because I thought that would bring me to the main menu or something.
What the heck? We just got bombed. We just got bombed by something.
Who?
I don't know. We were just standing there idle, and then all of a sudden.
The ghost of someone we killed? And we are killing these people. I mean, I'm using 2 katanas here. That's.
Oh my god, this pizza's greasy.
I think Splinter's getting impatient. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, he's getting closer to the screen. He's getting bigger. And then, yeah, there, the bombs drop on us. Killing us.
Splinter is being.
Oh, wow, so Splinter can kill us if we take too long.
Wow, that means Splinter is beating his kids.
I'm the child abuse.
To the Hashi. Remember that? If you've seen the recent Michael Bay Turtle films, you would know what the Hashi is.
Yeah, the only Turtles thing I've seen is the first Ninja Turtles movie, the 1991.
I've seen all 4 of the live-action movies.
Oh, I need to watch the others.
I've seen them all, but I don't even remember the first.
The first one is like the
Okay,
best.
I'm gonna quit now.
Yeah, me too. Good, this gives me time to dig into my wings.
I wanted pizza and wings.
Yeah, I gotta have wings with your pizza.
Sure.
Would you like penicillin on your pizza?
Uh-huh.
Oh
no, I just spilled my ranch. Oh my god, stupid me just spilled my ranch. No! Throw that there. There we go. Oh, I got ranch all over my fingers. This is so messy. Now I'm eating some messy wings. Man, nothing like a pizza place that has really good wings.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can invite either one of you to a game here. Just gotta figure this out. Hey, Poppy.
I don't know where his other job. But just on the PlayStation. Because when
Okay, apparently I think I can only invite like one person because it's a 2-player game. Yeah. Who wants to play a fighting game? Okay. Okay, so you can watch while we have some fun here.
Yeah, you can watch my ruthlessly turn him with shuttle.
Okay, I just sent you the invite.
Yeah, so for fighting games here, if you're having issues with any other character, just go with Shredder.
Ah, I like this character, Asuka. Believe it or not, she.
I didn't know this one existed.
Yeah. Yeah, she's supposed to be based on Mitsu from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3.
Wait, what? T3?
Yeah, the movie. Remember Mitsu? It was that female warrior? The one who was rebelling against the evil daimyo?
For the Ninja Turtles movie. Apparently, there's a third live-action Ninja Turtles movie. No. No.
Round 1.
See? This isn't what we have.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 here, you're moving too fast. I'm still trying to figure out the buttons here.
Shredder. What I say? Nothing.
It's kind of like the one time we were playing Soul Calibur. It's like, hey, hold on a bit. I just started playing this.
I know the character you're using.
You're moving too fast. That's the problem.
Shredder. It's Shredder you're dealing with.
It's Shredder you're dealing with.
I'm using Shredder here. Shredder's using Shredder, okay?
Wait.
He's way worse than the other game.
Yo, you're freaking boxing me in here. That is cheating.
Mega Jetty. If I could do it in the game without messing with it, it's not really cheating.
Hate the game, not the player.
Haha, gotcha.
Yeah.
My ranting distracted ya.
Yeah, and also me wanting this ice cream cone from a gas station.
Oh, a likely excuse.
It's really fun of me. You didn't
Oh!
How did I do that?
Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it! Dang it!
Shredder.
I still like the character Asuka, but I'm still calling her Mitsu.
I have no clue who that character is, though.
Have you not seen the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live-action films?
No. I've seen the first two, yes.
Then you need to see the third one to get it.
Now fight Lindsay.
Well, I have to invite her, but you're here.
Hold on, let me put my wings away.
You're gonna play Wingnut?
Wingnut. What's up with this ranch thing? Get on there.
What the heck's wrong with Gannon?
Oh my god, the sauce is all over my fingers. I love wings, but
Yo, I'm designing the stage. There we go.
Round one.
I'm putting my pizza and wings away. Ooh, excuse me.
Oh, now I'm having a better fair chance here. Whoa!
It's like I want to use my pinky.
Oh!
I'm holding. If I win this, I'll be. Oh, wow, I am.
Ha ha ha!
Okay, good. I didn't win.
And Baxter Stockman the Fly has been in the background. That's awesome.
Round two. Fight.
What the hell? I don't get that. I don't get that. I don't get what that fucking move is where he's on the ground creating what appears to be an energy wall. I don't get it. I thought it's supposed to stop you or hurt you. It's not doing shit. I've never played. I've only played this. I played this as a kid and I didn't know the moves even then.
Get back to the ref. And by the way, Siri thinks the ref is reference.
Ha! Gotcha.
Okay, good.
And look, Casey Jones is dangling from the wrecking hook.
He killed us. Why aren't we beating him to death?
Is he even in the game?
Nope. Because you don't give him up.
Well, that sucks. You have so many. You have the Turtles. You have Shredder. You have a Mitsu-based character, but you don't have Casey freaking Jones. And no Bebop and Rocksteady either.
Jones.
And no Bebop, Rocksteady, or Toka or Razor either. Seriously, what the hell, game?
Oh, hi, baby. You enjoying your food? Yeah.
Glad you didn't try to slip out of the house. I was trying to grab my food.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, you got a move on me finally.
I use my hand deal.
Round two. Fight.
Guess I'm just gonna spam this. Got any shoot it?
Double KO. Hey, I put the KO in Konami.
Button masher Jetty-san.
Sand the floor. Sand the floor. Big circles. Sand the floor.
Yeah, I can't do that anymore. There's what's his name? Johnny got a power sandal. Well, how do we back out of this?
You just quit.
Ow, where's that button?
R1.
Wait, what?
R1.
There we go. There we go.
Would you like to go now, Lindsay?
Sure.
Okay, give me just a second. Gotta get back to online here.
Okie dokie.
Okay, create lobby.
I guess it was sabotage to hand him an ice cream cone while he's playing with the game.
Well, it turned the tables in my favor at least. Victory is victory is delicious.
Oh my god, those wings were so good.
Alright, are we gonna keep playing Ninja Turtle game or switch to something else again?
Well, I'm giving Lindsay a chance to fight me in Tournament Fighters.
Alright, Mega J, do you have Monopoly?
No, I didn't. Well, not the digital game, and I haven't played the board game in years, so I don't have one. I actually do have Star Wars Trivial Pursuit.
Do you have a Necrobopoly?
What is that?
What is that?
That was a 2-second joke on The Simpsons once when they were looking at Monopoly boards, and then they actually had an Necrobopoly. Like Star Wars Monopoly, War of the Rings Monopoly, and Necrobopoly.
Huh. That's funny. Okay.
Oh. Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna try this character again, because I need to understand her. Yeah, apparently this character I'm picking... Apparently this character I'm picking, Asuka, she is based on Mitsu from... She's based on Mitsu from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3.
Oh, it's a lot like Street Fighter.
Yeah.
They have like all the different locations.
Ooh, Mount Olympus. Home of the gods.
Nectar of the gods.
Yeah, I want to play some Evil Dead, but I want it to function well.
I know, right?
Whoa,
like,
butt
damn it,
attack!
I want to play
This
some
morning
more
we had this
Evil
big
Dead.
long discussion about it and what they said back on Twitter, and then it's like I play in the first round and 2 guys lagged out. Or, dropped. It's like, dude, come on.
Oh!
Like, we've been safe, Saber. All you have to do is just fix your servers, maybe nerf the demon a little bit.
Or just have some better security on those who
Just nerf
are
the
connecting their consoles to the PC to cheat.
Yeah, get some cyber security. Yes.
Yeah, they
cyber
seriously
security. We shouldn't have to say that, but we do.
Right. Yes.
That's the problem.
Yeah, I mean, we're supposed to... I mean, what is the point of cybersecurity if it's not going to help?
Oh, I bought some beard up.
You bought some beer? I'm drinking a
sitting
tea.
around switching back and forth on video games all day.
Yeah.
Ooh, butt attack for the win! I like this girl, Mitsu.
Ice cream because I wanted to give him a treat.
Well, I mean,
Huh?
I mean, ice cream's good for a cold, though, if you have a sore throat.
Oh yeah, it is. It definitely is.
I got THC soda. Orange Kush.
Oh my god, that was disgusting.
What?
What? What was disgusting? What was disgusting?
I bought beer, but I bought a nipper of,
Round 1. Fight!
Vespertino Tequila Crema. And went to take the nipper and it was all curdled.
The dipper?
It was curdled.
Oh wow! Butt attack
Gross.
backfire.
That's funny.
Fucking disgusting.
Whoa!
Down the street sucks.
Wow, she has a crane kick.
Stories.
I like this Asuka chick. She has the crane kick.
Oh, did you watch the end of Cobra Kai, Jetty?
Dude, I told you I binge watched it the first night, but I'm rewatching it with my stepdad because he hasn't seen it all the way through yet.
Yeah, the end of this season is just fucking great. Last 2 episodes. Man.
Yeah, I know. Believe me, I know. But yeah, I just don't want to. I don't want to say anything that could get spoiled.
Yeah, I don't think Lindsay saw him either. Right?
Oh, I like that. I really like that butt attack.
No, I haven't seen any of the Karate Kid movies. So I got some homework to do.
It's all right. My son's never seen Dumb and Dumber, and I feel like a bad parent.
Damn it! Come on!
It's okay.
Oh, dang! You got lucky there. You got lucky there, Lindsay. And with 1 point of health left.
Sure
that
did.
was
Lindsay. I ain't gonna lie. Lindsay's really good at these side by side.
in the words of Professor McGonagall from Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Philosopher's Stone for those who are English, the sheer dumb luck.
Yeah,
in the words of Mr. Miyagi,
Soul Calibur.
and in the words of Mr. Miyagi, you'll begin a luck.
With the chopstick.
Sweep the leg.
He was like, how often do you catch the fly? He's like, I never catch a fly.
Not yet.
He's like, yeah, not yet.
And then he did at the beginning,
great.
And then he finally did at the beginning of Karate Kid 2.
Mega Jenny, have you ever actually went back and watched any of Pat Morita's stand-up?
Sadly, I did not yet.
You would really, dude, look it up on YouTube. He doesn't have any of that accent. He talks like an American. But he tells some dirty
American.
jokes. He's from Cali. He tells some dirty jokes.
Yeah.
He used to call himself the hippie nippy.
The hippie nippy? What is that?
Yeah, because a racial slur for a Japanese person used to be a nip.
Oh.
So he called himself the hippie nippy because his hair was long and he was a comedian and he didn't give.
Oh, that's funny.
And half his jokes played into that. Then he became the second Arnold on Happy Days.
Oh, Arnold, yeah.
Arnold.
Arnold.
The only thing I don't get is how come they call the females, like, whatever son, like Lindsay's son. That would be Mr. Lindsay.
No, I think it would be Sama. Sama is the Japanese for she, and San is he.
Ah.
So it would be Lindsay Sama.
So
yeah,
they technically got one thing incorrect when Mr. Miyagi technically he shouldn't have called Julie-san.
No.
Or Sama might be
Mr.
in reference, because I know there's San and then there's Sama. I can't remember if there's like difference in terms of like gender or.
I don't know, but I've never been in a sauna.
You've never been in a I have.
I was in one once, but I preferred being in the pool or the jacuzzi.
Oh,
Yeah,
jacuzzi,
nice.
yeah. Fucking hot
Okay.
tub.
Want to try another game now, Lindsay?
Sure.
Okay. Let me just quit out of this. Now, Jesse. Huh?
So what else is there?
Let's see. You play? Did you? Were you gonna try the first Ninja Turtles game?
What, the arcade?
Yeah, the first arcade. Okay. And it may be laggy, but hey, at least we'll be playing it together.
Alright, I'll start a lobby. Create
Okay.
lobby. Private lobby, yes.
Yeah, you'd have
Void
to
in
start a
progress,
lobby if
no.
you wanted
Frame
to
delay
show on the
0.
screen.
Invitation set. You want a little
Okay.
puzzle?
What the hell? For some darn reason, okay, I'm gonna try this again. I received the invite. There.
And this fucking thing's being totally gay.
Yeah. Because I mean, I hit the
line. It's being totally fucking gay.
I got news for you.
I clicked on the thing. I clicked on the PS button to accept the invite, but it gave me some bullshit error nonsense. I was like, what? So I just went and tried it again. Now I'm here.
Like last night, I had to plug my headset into the computer and go to the website for Turtle Beach to update it. And it kept saying you gotta put the transmitter, and I'm like, fucking PlayStation's the transmitter. So I tried to hook it up to that, and I realized, oh, you put the transmitter in the back of the PlayStation so it looked neat. So now I put it in the front, so I remember that there's a separate transmitter for the headset.
Yeah, I've got it plugged in the front.
Okay, we're ready.
I like the music.
Yeah,
that's pretty chill.
And I do like the music in Shredder's Revenge. For example, that second...
How was that game? Because we didn't get... did you play Shredder's Revenge?
Yeah, I beat it a few times.
I asked my son, because I didn't have it. He might have grabbed it over at his mom's.
Dude, you should try it. It's a good callback to this, but it also has some features that weren't in these original games that make it more fun.
Who's everybody using?
I used Donnie.
I used Mikey before, so I'll use Leo this time.
I like Donnie.
Stuck me with Raph.
Oh, well, that's okay. You can't go wrong with Raph.
Damn!
Yeah, I got... Damn!
Damn!
Damn! That was good.
Oh, why is it doing this? I can't play this shit like this.
Gabe, Jesus!
Hey, we said it would be laggy.
Yeah,
you know what? At least with Evil Dead, my game hasn't been lagging. Why is it lagging with this?
Because this is ridiculous.
This is so gay. Oh, 40. Oh, never mind.
They need to fix this.
They truly do.
You know why I picked Leo? Because I believe that in this game, there's a scene where Leo gets like the hug or kiss from April. So, booyah. You know what's funny? In almost all Turtle media, the one piece of media that had both April and Casey Jones, yet they never got together in, was the 80s cartoon.
Whoa! Stupid ball.
I mean, isn't that interesting? The one media where they don't get together in.
The weird thing is that the stream looks normal.
On YouTube, perhaps, but on our TVs, it's freaking slow.
I know, I'm saying it's strange.
Makes no freaking sense.
Like the
when you
the
throw
chat.
somebody, I should be able to impale them on my side.
Yeah, but then no longer kid friendly.
True.
But then again, they are robots.
Like, damn!
Yep.
But then again, they are robots, you know.
Yeah, you
foot
don't
soldier
want to piss
robots.
off Raphael.
Let me ask you this question: which do you prefer, foot soldier robots or foot ninja people?
Human.
Okay.
That's why the movie was so much better.
Well, I kind of like how the 90s, well, not the 90s, the 2012 CG animated cartoon had it like, they started off as human foot ninjas, but then they created foot soldier robots to go alongside them.
I need to watch the cartoon.
Oh, there are several cartoons. There's the 80s cartoon, the
original,
2003 show, and then there's my new favorite, the 2012 cartoon.
I wonder if the new ones
I
are any
the
good.
2003 one was terrible, but the Nickelodeon one was really good.
Well, the 2003 one was more based on the comics, and they had it where... Oh, against the wall. Don't worry, April. I'll protect you. Ah! They're shooting at me! Don't worry, I'll shield you.
I'll shield you.
Wow, April looks terrible, doesn't she?
Well, yeah, I mean, this is an old game. Why have
I will admit April does look better in the Shredder's Revenge game. Pixelation is better in that. Down you go. Ow. And down you go. That's right. Leo the leader for the win. Look at that. He just walks right past me, grabs April, and jumps out the window.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta kidnap a bit.
Yep.
You got that nice backline, I don't blame him.
Hey, you know what I really would like to see? Well, I mean, I could probably write it myself, but I would like to see, like, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Elseworlds story. Elseworlds What If. Basically, where, what if the Turtles were and Splinter were bad, and Shredder and the Foot were good? And then April and Casey and others are just caught up in the mix.
I love that Donnie can use his staff to, like, toss people. Get over here, bitch.
Yeah, he has longer range with his weapon.
Yeah, that's why I love playing as him. Did Corey Feldman voice him in the movies?
The first and the third, but not the.
I said Donnie. I said
yeah,
Donnie.
Yeah, he voiced Donnie in the first and the third, but not the second.
I was gonna say that's another reason why Donatello is like probably my favorite because Corey Feldman.
Like his brain.
Pizza Dude's got 30 seconds.
Wise man say forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza.
Late pizza.
The guy who played the Pizza Man was Michelangelo.
Yeah, and yeah, that was the cool thing about that movie. There were a few human characters that actually were the Turtles out of costume. For example, the guy in the cabbie that Raph flipped over, the guy who said, "Who the heck was that?" That was actually the guy who played Raph.
Yeah. And,
do you guys know?
Was it Donatello who was the guy who was like, "We bring a message. Shut it."
I think so. I don't know though. But okay, I do know this.
It might have been Leonardo.
I do know this though. The whatchamacallit, darn it. Oh yeah. Ernie Reyes Jr. He you know, he played a character in Ninja Turtles 2. Well, that's because he was in the Donatello suit for most of the fighting scenes in the first movie. And I thought that was cool how he got a character of his own in the second installment as a result.
That dude's a badass.
Yeah, he was a natural fighter in his own right, and yeah, he helped the Turtles out.
Yeah, do you guys know the actor Sam Rockwell?
Yeah.
He was also in the first Turtles movie.
Yeah, I know. Who'd have thunk that how far he's come since then?
Yep.
The one thing I really would like is if the characters from those movies that were, like, for example, Danny, his father, who was April's boss, and even the chief of police, if they all were added to the media, because Tatsu was made in the films, and yet he got to be put in the video game, and then a character was modeled after him in the 2012 cartoon. Yo, get out of the fucking manhole!
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, I mean, I was just moving away from it, and yet he still fell through it.
He got sick of me shoving my sigh up his butt.
Alright,
I'm gonna play him smart. You're supposed to do one of these. Yeah,
ow, bitch! Back me there. Fuck you.
Oh, stupid darn manhole. Ah! Pig.
Pig, yeah. Fry him like bacon. Ow! Fucking bitch slap me. Come here, bitch.
Pork chops all around.
Pork chop sandwiches!
He can't hit you if you hit him twice and then go away at a diagonal up.
Oh, that's good. I hit him once and he like punched me.
1, 2, diagonal up. 1, 2, diagonal up.
Bangarang.
Diagonal up. 1, 2, oh, he got me on that one. Bitch punched me right into the manhole.
Same here.
What a bitch. What a
How's your
bitch.
face?
How's your face,
I'm gonna
Bebop?
fucking roast you with some applesauce. Piece of shit. How's it feel now? I'm gonna eat you and shit you out.
I'm gonna roast you and serve you with potatoes au gratin.
And he...
Like, let's get out of the sewer.
Nice glazed ham I'm gonna make you.
Yeah, I still remember certain 80s era Ninja Turtle cartoons. For example, the first season of the show. I remember the final episode where they fight Bebop and Rocksteady on the streets. I like how Rocksteady like threw them against the trash cans, and he's like, "Oh, did I hurt you? This'll make it better."
That was in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that one's not in this collection. That's weird. Oh shit, protect me, I grabbed the beer.
It protects me, Chris.
Turtles don't drink beer, do they?
Sure they do. Raph drinks beer. Raph
I mean,
drinks whiskey.
they eat pizza. Pizza and beer go together like, you know.
Like stink on a skunk.
Are you gonna try to tell me Michelangelo doesn't have a weed stash?
I mean, come on, right? I mean, listen to what they say.
Just because he sounds like a stoner doesn't necessarily mean he is.
Yeah, but Cowabunga
You know why
totally
he
sounds
smokes
like...
pot? Because Splinter doesn't mind. Splinter, who do you think he's
Well,
getting it from?
Splinter's very zen.
Yeah, that's because he's selling Michelangelo's weed. Or actually, Mikey probably has a contact up on the up top side who gives it to Splinter. That makes more sense.
Oh my god.
Splinter's like, I would allow it.
I need this to be like a fan comic.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to ask you guys this.
It'll be the title arc will be, why is Splinter so chill?
Okay, question mark. Which origin of Splinter do you prefer? The one where he was...
Definitely human.
Okay, you...
all
me
day.
too. Me too.
Okay,
That's
so-
the one thing they
the
fucked
first
up in the
movie,
movie
yes.
for me.
Well, to be fair, that's how... The movie version was how it originally was in the comics. That's why they did it like that.
Yeah, but it just seems stupid that a mouse would be mimicking ninja moves.
Okay,
Right.
I can admit that, yeah. I mean, but yeah, it's just also... I understand somewhat. I will say this.
I like that he was a human and he was homeless when he came here and he had to hide out in the sewer.
Yeah, and yeah, that way it makes the transformation a bit more interesting.
Yeah.
I love him when in the first movie when he first
It makes him
meets
versus
Turtles.
Shredder interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other way, it's just like, who cares?
Yeah, and even if he's human, you could still have it where Shredder killed his master,
Yeah.
along with the love of his life.
Yeah, which is what they were supposed to. That's what they alluded
Right.
to in the show, in the old cartoon. In the old cartoon, he just wouldn't bow.
Yeah.
It looked like Yoshi wouldn't bow.
Yeah, and then when he pulled the knife out that was keeping him pinned, they assumed he was trying to assassinate him.
Correct.
Ooh,
I got
me
lucky
oh my!
'cause I hunted
Hey,
it down. I think it was a birthday present or something that
Hey.
I got for Shredder.
Hey.
But I got him the Turtles series that's in the party van.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, we got the Turtles show in the party van and Scooby-Doo, Where Are You in the Mystery Machine.
Wow. Boomsy oh my! I say, throw the bomb out!
Just jump kick like a motherfucker until the mousers get too annoying for you.
Or maybe a couple could take care of him, try to jump kick him, and one person try to take out.
I'll take out the mousers.
On Mouser duty?
I'll take Mouser duty.
So Jetty will be the Mouser exterminator.
Yeah, with this lag, it's real hard to match up these shadows.
Yeah.
You know, I love you, Laszlo, because you're still here.
Yeah,
I
me.
haven't annoyed you away yet.
Yeah, most of my audience left on mine.
I guess the Resident Evil talk became too much. Sorry if I nerd. That's like one of the series.
Well, actually, it didn't. It seemed like that was the highlight. I think that was the highlight of my stream.
Absolutely.
That was good discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like hardcore.
It was
like
honest. It was detailed, and it was fan based.
Yeah, exactly.
Like how people feel about Star Wars.
Get
and
away
Star
from
Trek,
the barrel.
That's how I feel about Resident Evil.
Yeah, and
like
and don't get me wrong, and that's the thing. I felt that way about Star Wars for a long time, and then
a lot of people did.
The Disney movies. The Disney movies just.
Yes.
You know.
Well, here's the thing.
I was never that. Oh, I love Star Wars guy. I always enjoyed Star Wars, and I thought Star Wars was awesome. And they made it shitty, and I was like,
yeah.
That made me put the whole thing through a much finer tooth comb. And once I rewatched the movies through, I don't enjoy this filter. Or like, an honesty filter, let's say.
Yeah.
I was like, these movies are full of fucking plot holes.
Yeah,
it's
but
terrible,
here's the thing.
It's a cool universe. So
but here's the thing.
Makes you forgive everything.
Yeah, you can easily forget some of the plot holes. The one plot hole I admit I cannot overlook is the fact that Padme died immediately during childbirth, when initially in a novelization before the prequels were even made. Yeah, and that, not to mention, yeah, that's the thing. In the novelization of the original trilogy, before the prequel movies were even made, Lucas was already intending to have it where the mother
trilogy,
died.
She was talking about her mom.
Yeah, the mother was supposed to die when Leia was 3 to 4 years old.
Exactly. That would have made so much more sense.
Well, yeah, it's the prequels. The prequels, George should have gotten consultants and stuff and had, like he did with the last 2 original trilogy movies.
I will say this. One thing I would do is I would change the death of Padme to where she actually did live, but she could only look after one child, so she chose Leia, and she became a handmaiden to her daughter.
You remember when they put this game out on the home console and it didn't have it where you fought both of them at the same time because the console couldn't handle this?
See,
I don't know. I never played this console version.
That was NES.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever played the console version.
You'll enjoy this, but later look through all your shit.
Yeah.
And you'll see that it has all the different boxes for all the games, and it has game guides to each of these games.
Yeah, I did see that. I just haven't got a chance to memorize them all.
Yeah, it just seems like something that'd be way up your alley.
Yeah, because I mean, I could have used the game guide for tournament fighters.
Motherfucker jumped to get my sigh out of his bunghole. Did you see that?
TB for my bunghole.
You get behind him just right.
I need to watch the new Beavis and Butthead movie.
Oh, I know, but I'm not getting Paramount again. Fuck that.
Oh, that's true. I'm just like, how do you think I feel about Netflix? They still have
fucking That's what we should be doing. We should... Do they? I thought they got fucking in trouble with the government over that shit.
I'm pretty sure it's still in their library.
Like little girls doing sexual things.
Yes, that's why I never signed up back for Netflix, is because of that. I'm just like, until they get rid of that movie and apologize.
I got 11. You're in the gay pose, Jenny.
What? I can't believe that. Leo was supposed to get that. How did you get it?
Leo's in that pose that says, "Don't you want to blow me?"
How did you get it? How did you get that? That was supposed to be Leo's thing. Leo was supposed to get that pose. Whoa, I got run over by a red convertible. Tell Cyclops I made him a convertible.
Yeah. Yo, Wolverine fucked with Cyclops real bad. And he's just like, what are you gonna do about it, bitch?
That's what we need. We need a port of the X-Men arcade game.
Yeah, and I also, you know what we really need? We need the Sega Genesis version of the X-Men game from Sega, the one where you had to reset the computer.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, granted, it'll be a little tricky trying to do that for a newer console, but there should be like a button on the controller that allows you to do it.
Damn, you caught me midair.
Whoa, I got double zapped there. That was bullshit.
Ah!
Ow,
Nailed one of them
fuck.
off. One of us hit one of the guys off of a motorcycle. I'm happy.
I think that was B.
Clothesline.
Oh, got him! Oh, but then I got run over by the vehicle.
It's worth it.
I love it that Donnie could just toss bitches with his fucking staff. Like, get over here, bitch.
The Crow 2 City of Angels was a terrible movie, right? But I did love when he killed Iggy Pop, because the guy, he came at him on a motorcycle, and he just shot the motorcycle gas tank with a shotgun. I was like, damn. That shit just blew up all around his ball sack.
Yeah, the movie was pretty lame, but the soundtrack was good, though.
I sadly have not seen any of the Crow films.
Watch the first one.
Is
the first one is this, yeah.
Yeah, I know, because, you know, that literally got a lot of heart and soul going into it.
Do you like to read, Mega Jenny?
Occasionally, yeah, I do.
There's a book out there called The Crow Variations on a Theme.
Yeah?
That's really good. Some of it's poetry, some of it's short stories.
I wonder if you can get back issues
the Crow
of the comic.
idea, but through like a million different lenses. It's great.
I'm wondering if you know, I'll have to see if I can find back issues of the comic.
Come on, hit this guy with the fucking spear. Jeez.
You need to find a good comic store around here that you can make.
Well, I do have a
I
do have a comic store.
So ask them. Because it's like, if you're gonna get something, Lindsay, just get the fucking first prints and make sure they're in good condition.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I do. I have
Why buy? I don't see why people buy trade paperbacks. I really fucking don't understand.
Well,
you can either buy something and spend $100 on it.
For reading, it's
yeah,
not so much for value.
Yeah, but you're gonna spend $100 on it, right? Or it's gonna be expensive.
But it's got like multiple stories.
Yeah, exactly. But you could just buy the separate issues and spend like $200, and now you have something that actually appreciates in value when you're done reading it.
Well, I will say this:
true.
I do buy the trade paperbacks, but I don't go too expensive. Like I buy one that's like 12, 13 bucks.
The one trade paperback I'm glad to have is because my son got me for Father's Day once, Killing Joke. And Killing Joke, I'm sure you know, is going to be extremely expensive to find original.
Oh, for the singles, yes, I'm sure. Because I've got the trade paperback.
Yeah, because that's the other thing. If you find them in the comic books, that's fine, but they're still not worth anything if they're not first prints. And then they have to be in near mint condition, so it becomes difficult. That's the fun.
The trade paperbacks are there more for people that want to read, because I think of single issues as if you're a collector and want, stuff with value.
Yeah, but can't you just read it in PDF on the internet then?
That's true, you could. I mean, there are digital copies.
Some of us just like to own the whole thing and just
and loan it out to people.
Yeah. Well, I don't
don't ever loan out a book. You'll never get it back.
Yeah, they'll try and keep it.
Oh, I guess a good point.
I admit I have grown to be very touchy about my stuff.
If I quote unquote loan someone a book now, I just say, here's a book to read, take it.
Huh.
Because I know I'm gonna have to buy a new one.
Oh, my local comic store, I don't know if they still have it, but I know that they had like Big Trouble in Little China, the single issues.
Oh, I saw that in my local comic.
They were like mad expensive though, that was the problem. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, but I need.
The most I ever paid for a comic book was Spider-Man 300. I paid $325 for it.
Jesus.
You know, when
the thing was, it was in absolutely perfect condition. It was from Rich's Comic Cabana, and he was like, he found it in the collection for me. He was like, I asked him about it, and he was like, I got one. I got a real good one somewhere. I gotta find it though. Then next time I came in, he had it, and I was like, dude, that looks like they punched it yesterday. He's like, yeah, right? You want? Gotta charge you full price on this one, homie. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. That's actually a really good idea, Jesse. Read the digitals and collect the single issues.
Yeah, but like when I collect the single issues, like I read them. It's just that if I get an expensive comic book, I open it up on a flat, clean surface, and then I turn the pages with a smooth metal thing.
Yeah, but reading it will wear it down and it'll decrease in value.
Yeah, but they're from the 70s and 80s half the time. They've already been.
Oh, well, hopefully the paper is of good quality because the paper of the new comics is fucking shit.
Oh, don't get me fucking started. You know Wolverine Volume 1 that has 4 issues?
Mm-hmm.
Find one that looks absolutely fucking gorgeous, open it up and you can barely read it. That's how cheap the newsprint was.
Yeah, because I have a few single issues of my Walking Dead comic that, yeah, the pages kind of smear. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, well, I guess good thing I got the compendiums.
Yeah, I could get you more of those. Yeah, it's like my son collected the Scooby-Doo comics, and I collected, like, even Simpsons and Futurama and all that shit.
I need to get the Evil Dead comics.
Oh, yeah.
I actually plan to get to, there's a place called Books A Million, in my area. I'm planning to get there, soon, so that way I can find some, Evil Dead comics. Preferably...
Yeah, that's just the thing. There's never been a comic book ever that has depreciated in value.
My first intent is to get the Army of Darkness versus Xena comic.
That's not exactly true, but it's 99% true.
I want the Freddy versus Jason versus Ash.
Oh, that would be good to get, yes.
Yeah, exactly. That's gonna need money.
It's gonna be sick, and I like.
Get up, up. That way you can avoid the lasers.
I wish we would have gotten the movie, because I would have loved to have seen Ash take on Freddy and Jason.
Well, there was talks of them trying to do that because,
Imagine if there was the Freddy vs. Jason movie and no one said anything in the middle of the big fight at the end. All you hear is, listen up, you primitive screwhead.
Or even better, you see a
shit,
even better, you see someone a pair of footsteps walk up, then you see like the hand of Jason and Freddy rise up trying to grip his legs, and then you hear and then you say, and then you show pan up and show Bruce Campbell going, oh shit.
Let's roll.
Let's dance.
I
used to have the toy of this thing.
Really?
And it had wheels on the bottom that made the cork spin.
Oh wow.
Wow, I didn't get a good start on that one.
Yeah. After we play this game, I'm gonna call it because I need to get out and go to Arby's.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch back over to Evil Dead.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
You want to go back to playing a game where it's mostly likely gonna be rip-off?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm going to.
Because I like the game, it just needs to fix it.
Yeah, it is a good game.
See, we're gamers. We're gonna talk shit to you like you're the fucking enemy until you fix your shit or listen to us.
Yeah, if you listen to us, you won't get shit.
How about you stop giving fucking bot responses back to your fucking consumers? And
it's like, hey, we love your game. We want to promoting it.
I hate to fucking break it to you, but if you fuck up, I don't care how bad you fuck up. If you admit you fuck up, it's no longer an issue.
Yeah.
Now we're all here to fix the issue. You dig?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
But if you want to be an asshole and say there is no issue, then we all think you're a fucking moron.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, this game was made by.
And I don't think that Bruce or Sam would appreciate you fucking with their property.
Right.
That's their legacy.
Fans. Or their fans.
I mean, whatchamacallit, the people that made this Evil Dead game, are any of them...
I got this guy figured out, too.
Were any of them involved in the making of Friday the 13th or Predator Hunting Grounds?
No, if you just walk up and tap his feet and walk down, you just hit him once every time.
I'm just hitting him for...
See?
Or turn around.
Not even getting hit.
And of course he turns around.
Yeah, so you basically have to get him in a pincer move.
Yeah, pincer. My stepdad just said pincer, I don't even know her.
Yeah, it's funny, that one episode, the morgue boggled my mind when I thought, oh, the demon can possess dead people, but then I thought, wait a minute. In Army of Darkness, you had an army of skeletons, so I'm like, oh, I guess, yeah, that's right, you can make zombies.
And not to mention Linda's corpse.
That's true too.
Thank you, my
Cause he did, yeah, that's true. Cause he chopped off her head, and her head was still, you know.
And her body
animated.
did that dance. Remember?
Yeah. Yep.
Splinter does beat his kids.
We just cut up our girlfriend with a chainsaw.
But he does it in a way
fun.
that's meant to teach them.
Teaches them ninja skills. Duh.
Yeah.
Watch out for the floor freezy thing.
Ah!
I didn't get zapped, but you guys did. Oh shit, shit, shit! Okay, now I did. That damn foot soldier knocked me into it. I was far from it.
Hate that? Oh my
I
God.
hate when that happens. You're far from it, yet one punch they can send you right into it. Yeah, they send you rolling backward and then right into it.
Ow! Fucking robot. Fuck you, robot. You killed me. I want vengeance. God, it's like you're like psychotic droids.
Oh shit!
The Empire would love you.
I didn't know about them here. Jump, 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 jump! Just jump! Just jump, jump!
Just jump, okay.
Just keep jumping, just keep jumping, just keep jumping, jumping, jumping.
Until you jump into a laser beam and get fried.
Watch out for the balls.
The balls! Oh shit, I forgot about the balls.
Stay in a corner.
Great balls of fire!
Ow! That's a good movie.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire!
I've never seen that movie.
You've never seen? Oh my God, it's my favorite biopic. Like,
It's about Jerry Lewis. He was
Jerry
a,
Lewis,
he was
yep.
a musician who married his little cousin.
yeah, his like 13-year-old cousin.
He also shot his bass player in the chest while cleaning a gun.
Oh shit, wasn't that
I don't
his
know how
cousin?
you.
His
I don't know how the
cousin.
fuck you shoot somebody while cleaning a gun.
Wasn't it like his brother or cousin like in the band or something like that? Oh shit. But yeah, the movie's really good. I'm Jerry Lee Lewis. I'm the king of rock and roll. I shine like gold when I play that piano.
Fuck it, Jeff. You're not giving Larry, you're giving Jerry Lewis the kidney. Moot point. Richard Lewis, my mistake. Doy.
Oh, Richard Lewis.
Yeah, yeah.
Buddy.
Yeah, I was trying to quote Curb Your Enthusiasm there.
Oh, you
Susie.
know what? I've never seen that
Oh,
show.
you will love Curb Your Enthusiasm. I can
need
give
to
you the
watch
names
it.
of I can give you the names of a few titled episodes that are freaking off the chain. One of them
it
is
like
one.
Seinfeld?
It's made by. It stars the guy who made Seinfeld.
Made Seinfeld, yeah.
Yeah,
So like,
and-
okay, so then I'll find it funny.
Yeah, the one episode, it's called Beloved Ant. And let's just say it involves him making a typo, and he replaces a certain letter in the word ant.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and worse off, it's in the new obituary paper.
Oh no! No!
Yes! Yes!
Oh my
yes!
God!
Yeah, and the one reaction from someone, I won't just spoil the whole scene, but the one reaction is funny. It's like, well, it's a good thing we didn't ask you to engrave the tombstone.
Oh shit! I think I got HBO Max. I'm gonna have to add that to my list. I think my mom has watched it, I think, and said it's really good.
And there's a later episode that is freaking hilarious. It's titled Palestinian Chicken. You will love it. There's this one scene, I swear, I woke up one morning, my stepdad was watching this episode, but the one scene that was playing had like a woman moaning because she was having sex. And I swear, when I was like waking up and hearing it, I was like, is my stepdad watching a porno? It turned out that it wasn't.
My God.
It wasn't a porno, thankfully.
I
But yeah,
think it's funny. How come is my stepdad watching a porno instead of is my stepdad banging my mom? That'd be a way scarier thought.
Oh, Garrett.
I'm not gonna get into that. Trust me.
It makes me think of that. It makes me think of that episode of that 70s show where Eric walked in on his parents, and that's all he could ever think about. I'm like, dude, I can relate to that.
Ah! Pincer move, pincer move.
Just stab the brain.
Just stab the brain. Fuck you, Krang.
Hey! I was jumping in the air! How could your fucking foot hit me? It didn't even connect! Bastard.
I don't know, I see Craig and I think of that one guy from...
Damn it! This guy is all over the... He's blasting in both... Oh, come on! Let me move! Fucking bastard!
I see Craig and it makes me think of that one guy from Total Recall.
Oh, Quaid! Quaid!
Give the people the air.
Give these people air!
I got 4 kids to feed. Oh, you had 5
My
kids.
name is
I don't even.
Quaid.
I'm not even a father.
Consider that a divorce.
Oh, they're in the brain somewhere. He poops out the brain too.
My name is Doc Quaid.
You're in a Johnny cab.
Now this is the plan. Get your ass to Mars. You are not you. You are me. No shit.
No. Who are you? I am you. What? No, I'm asking who you are. I am you. No, you can't do that. Stop saying that. Oh, speaking of that joke, have you seen the movie What's Up, Doc?
No.
Oh, that is a classic 70s comedy. The best scene of that movie is the courtroom scene. Because there's this guy named Hugh, and the judge is asking your name. I am Hugh. And he's like, stop saying that. Tell him to stop saying that. Yeah, they do that. And not to mention another great line in that movie, in that courtroom. The judge looks to his bailiff, and he's like, you know what this red pill is for? It's to remind me to take the blue pill. Well, what's the blue pill for? I don't know. They're afraid to tell me. Oh, the guy who played the preacher in Blazing Saddles plays the judge in that.
What in the wild world of sports is going on here?
What in the wild sports?
For Mel Brooks.
Screw you, I'm working for Mel Brooks.
Ding ding! Game, set, and match.
Who is that? He's an asshole, sir. Never mind.
I know that. What's his name? That is his name, sir. Asshole, major asshole. And his cousin? He's an asshole too, sir. Gunner's mate, first class, Philip, asshole.
How many assholes do we have on this ship anyhow?
Yo!
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Keep firing, assholes!
My son wants to know why you freaked out when we beat Rocksteady and Bebop.
Why do we freak out? I don't know.
I don't recall freaking out.
I don't either.
I don't know. He just likes fucking with Mega Jetty.
Dude.
You're like one of his favorite people.
It's funny.
Dude, I get if I'm your favorite, but please don't F with me. Please.
Yeah, I know.
I know you don't want to push him too far. But he's kicked our asses before in like Friday the 13th at Predator Hunting Grounds. So.
Yeah.
Oh, we have burnt to toast, the vaporized into a milkshake.
Oh my god! And my
How do you get
favorite.
vaporized into a milkshake?
You know, one of these days, how about this? One of these days, when I've got all my demons and all my survivors maxed out, let's do a private match. That way, we don't have to worry about points or anything. We can just play for fun, and everything will be fair.
Yeah, I mean, sounds like a plan.
Thank you, Jenny. Want to group up in For Honor at some point?
Don't have For Honor.
You
I'm sure
scared.
it'll be a fair I'm sure it'll be a fair fight.
You know, I've heard that you're quite good at that. I've seen you play.
Yeah, my highest amount of kills in any match is 30 in a breach match. Yeah, my highest amount of kills in any match was 30 in one breach match. My average for that game mode is 20.
That one dude's finishing move was brutal, where you were like stomping on the guy's chest, like,
oh yeah,
you can
like
hear the
that
bone
one.
breaks and stuff. Like, damn, that is brutal.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, this game could get insane.
I'm gonna wrap up now. I need to go get some Arby's, and then I who knows, maybe when I get back, maybe I will play a little Evil Dead to grind and all that. But yeah, thank you for having me here, and glad to be playing with you guys.
That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is a good change of pace.
I'm firing up Evil Dead right now.
Yeah, this was a damn good change of pace, and it was fun. We got to talk stuff.
shit,
Heck, we were playing a Ninja Turtles game, yet we were talking mostly Resident Evil.
Yeah, well, Resident Evil is a great series. I wish they developed like an online game that's not like Project Resistance.
Yeah.
Have you? Oh, that's another one I haven't.
I
played.
did not. I actually ixnayed that when I got the remake games. But yeah,
that one never really interested me.
yeah, I mean, I'm sure there must be some good changes that were added later on, but still, it's mostly just, you know, it's a wannabe Resident Evil Outbreak.
Yeah, and I just want something like ESO or GTA where you have like different missions that you can do
And have a pause menu where you don't get killed.
And you could make, you know, you have Raccoon City as the map, you know? And
I would like to see a full-scale recreation of Raccoon City, almost based both on the remake and the original concepts. Like, obviously the remake did one thing right. They put a bathroom in the police station. But the maps for the original city, I would like to see the whole city recreated digitally, you know, with not both, two different versions. One where it's perfectly clean, where there is no outbreak, and one where there is an outbreak.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can have like, you know, different missions and stuff
I think,
like that.
you know what I think we need? I think we need a Raccoon City Chronicles where you basically, you know, you play out the whole Raccoon City incident from multiple different perspectives from beginning to end. You know, not just Jill Valentine, not just Carlos, but also Rebecca, Kendo, and, you know, like, show how the outbreak began for every different character, and then, you know, show the different parts of town they go through in order to survive. Now that I've got that out of my system, I'm gonna wrap this thing up. I'll raid on Twitch, and then I'll shut this thing down.
Alright, yeah, we'll probably be playing for a while, so you're really welcome to join when you come back.
Alrighty. Thank you for having me, and see you later, okay?
Alright, enjoy your Arby's, Jetty.
Will do. Take care.
Later.